Hello, Chanhassen. I'm Sam DiMaggio, and thank you for joining me for this episode of The Local. During this episode, I'm very honored to be joined by Mr. Diljit Singh Kosha. Today, we are here at his beautiful restaurant, Thaliwala Indian Kitchen. DJ, can you tell me a little bit about your restaurant history or your background, how you got involved in the restaurants?
I got a very lower level job, at first with the restaurants. I was working as a server because you don't get the higher rank right away. You got to start from the scratch because there's a difference between India and United States. Yeah, I was, serving, busing, working in the kitchen as a prepper or a kitchen helper. Cooking in the United States and cooking in India, totally different. Okay. Because of the ingredients. In 20, 25 years, people know about Indian food now. Mm-hmm. They did not before. We were, especially now in Minnesota, they were so scared of the Indian food because of the spiciness. But actually, it's not spicy.
So when I come in and I order my food, someone is going to ask me which level I want. If I want it to be more of a mild flavor, or if I want it to be, Indian hot.
Right. Excellent. So we start from mild, but there are certain items on the menu, certain dishes, which I cannot make mild at all. Okay. I tell people, hey, you know what? You can't handle it, don't order it.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah, because I cannot cut down my authenticity or the spice level, the real authentic food.
What is the most popular item on your menu?
We are basically focusing on the northern part of India. So the most famous item on the menu is the Amritsari kulcha, which is a giant bread baked in the clay oven and stuffed with around 5 or 6 different types of vegetables.
Oh, that sounds wonderful.
It's served with the side of the chickpea curry, which is my signature dish, and now the whole entire Twin Cities has copied it, but still they cannot get the same taste.
Because you have numerous restaurants here in the Twin Cities.
10 restaurants.
You have 10 restaurants in the Twin Cities. And so how did you acquire Thaliwala here in Chanhassen?
People used to drive from here all the way to Shoreview because this menu I introduced to the public, back in 2019. People loved it. I opened that location in 2019. Within 2 weeks, I got a very great response. People demanded, hey, open up somewhere in Eden Prairie or Chester or Chanhassen, This location used to be a Nepali restaurant before, Indian Nepali. So the lady approached me a couple of years ago, to buy this one. But again, it's 45 minutes drive from there. And I always, like to open a business where I have my access, 20 minutes. 25 minutes max, so that if something happens, I can get there right away. But considering people's demand, so we took over this place.
So people can come dine in, they can take food to go. I know that because some of our neighbors at City Hall have ordered some food to go and they've loved it. So do you also do catering, weddings, things like that?
Yes, we do a lot of catering. There's a Hindu temple in the community, I'm in Maple Grove. Mm-hmm. We do a big celebration for Diwali, around 2,000 people that we serve every year. Apart from that, we do a lot of wedding caterings, graduation. Now the graduation time coming. The May, June is a graduation time. So we got a lot of catering orders already booked. We do a lot of catering and we love it. Because the summertime, the business gets slow because of the schools and all, kids, so people go for vacation. So, the restaurant slows, so the catering fills in for that.
So what has been the hardest challenge coming into the new community? What can Chanhassen do to help you as you're establishing here in town?
Well, so far I have noticed, people being supporting. It's just we need a little bit marketing.
So just making sure people know you're here.
Right. Right now, a lot of people who are regulars, they come here, word of mouth is the biggest marketing ever, right? So people have been telling people, hey, you know what? Got a great Indian restaurant there. You should visit it. So that's working. But besides that, physical marketing, visual marketing is very important.
Thank you for joining me for this episode of The Local. And please remember, Chanhassen, being local is more than just a zip code. Being local means supporting local. Until next time.